Hello, this is Nathan Kline, the Green Party candidate for U.S. Senate here in Missouri this year. Coming to you once again, talking to you about how the Democratic and Republican parties are largely the same on most issues that mean the most to us. Today I want to talk to you about immigration. The roots of our long-running immigration crisis lie in the many decades of aggressive American interference in the countries of South and Central America that has destabilized and weakened those countries, driving their citizens north, seeking better opportunities. More recently, the immigration crisis has been made much worse by the climate crisis. Due to global warming, the subsistence farmers of the global south are being forced off their land by the millions every year due to high heat, drought, and catastrophic storms that lead to the failure of their crops. This transfer of populations will only grow much more pronounced over time as we continue to burn more fossil fuel. Trying to keep out the hundreds of millions of climate refugees that are coming is not only heartless, it's impossible. Blaming these, the most powerless and helpless people in our midst, for the problems of our country is despicable and anti-American. The U.S. has always been the most welcoming country in the world to immigrants, and that has been one of the main ingredients of our success. Every generation, we have had the great benefit of a new group of hardworking strivers joining us that reinforces the strength of our country. Foreign-born individuals in the U.S. have long been less violent than native-born Americans in our country, and that remains the case. We don't need more walls and guards at the border. We need more staff to process new immigrants entering our country. We need to weed out the small percentage of them that are troublemakers and provide a pathway for the rest to become new Americans if they play by the rules and work hard like the rest of us. The untenable immigration crisis in our country is not created by immigrants, who are but victims of decades of bad immigration and foreign policy. It is caused by the corporate consensus that the Democrats and Republicans enforce. Business interests in our country need immigrant workers, but they prefer them powerless and without rights so as to best exploit them. This is immoral and hurts all working people, both native and foreign-born. With Democratic and Republican politicians vying to see who can be the meanest to this powerless and vulnerable population, only the Green Party and its candidates like myself stand up for normalizing the status of these immigrants in our midst and ending the current untenable corporate consensus that brutalizes them. If this is what you want, then it's time to vote for the Green Party. It's time to share this message. It's time for something very different, and that's what we offer. Thank you very much for listening, and have a wonderful day.